Hello, everyone. Welcome to This Day. It is Thursday, and it is June 8th. We have a couple of meetings to tell you about. We've got one at 1:30 this afternoon, and that is the GRF Community Activities Committee that will be in the boardroom. And then at 4 o'clock this afternoon, we have the United Resident Advisory Committee, and that will be in the Elm Room. Now, on our show today, we have Dr. Ched Wagoo, who is here on behalf of Memorial Care Saddleback Medical Center, and we're going to talk a little bit about strokes and some things that you need to be aware of if you might be suffering from a stroke, as well as to look for the symptoms of a stroke. Then we have the South Coast Singers. We've got Dennis Eigner, and we have Ray Medina, and they're going to tell us about a couple of performances that they have coming up, and they wanted to share that information with you. Let's take a look at our weather. While we're still looking at partly cloudy skies, I wish we could wake up to see the sunshine one of these days. I'm sure it's coming. Partly cloudy skies today, 71-59. Tomorrow, 70-60, 67-59, and 64-58 with cloudy skies over the weekend. And then Monday, 66-57. Our sunrise this morning was at 5:40, and our sunset will be 7:59. I found another awesome beach called Panama City Beach that is in Florida. White sandy beaches and beautiful water. Just can't beat that. Now, just as a stay informed, so we let you all know that the SB 611 was something that passed recently, and it's handicap placards. There's a new renewal process for permanently disabled people. If you have had your placard for more than 6 years, you are now required to sign the renewal form. The deadline to do this is June 30th, and if you don't renew it in this fashion, you could be liable for a ticket and a fine. Now, to renew, you can go onto the dmv.ca.org and you can sign the form that they have. You can see here on this screen, we have a renewal notice on your left, and then the placard identification card that you would have on the right, and that would be the information you would need, and then you sign that form and send it in. Then I also wanted to let you know that we have a cute little adorable kitty that is lost, and somebody found it. This sweet, friendly kitty is found wandering in the bushes behind 282 Avenida Carmel. If this is your kitty, or if you know the owner, please call Leslie Wilson at 310-498-2003. All right, when we come back, we'll have Memorial Care Saddleback Medical Center with Dr. Ched Wagoo, so stick around.
Do you want the government to take control of your assets and your legacy, or do you want to take control? Ellis Carlson Law is well positioned because we have a team of estate planning attorneys. You call us, we sit down with you, and we will define what is the customized estate plan that properly protects your legacy.
I'd like to personally thank Ellis Carlson Law for all my family's estate planning needs. I highly recommend them to everyone.
Hi, I'm Linda Honey. I'd be happy to help you and your family. Please call us today.
Life goes by quickly. Enjoy it while you can. At Southern California Family Dentistry, we help you live your best life. Dr. Jahangiri has been serving the community for over 15 years. His #1 priority is your comfort and care. We offer complimentary dental implant consultation. Our implants start at only $9.99. Check out our new patient special. We offer exams and x-rays for $49. We also perform implant-supported dentures and sleep dentistry, all under one roof. Transform your smile. Don't wait. Give us a call today.
The Salvation Army Orange County is proud to be a leader in providing comprehensive care to families, men, women, young adults, seniors, and veterans in Orange County. Our shelters provide food, clothing, counseling, housing navigation, and job training. We also provide care through rent and utility assistance, food pantries, anti-trafficking services, adult rehabilitation, and youth programs. Donate today to help families in need and empower individuals towards self-sufficient life.
Joint care is so exceptional, you'll wish you'd done it sooner. At Memorial Care, we're voted high in patient satisfaction for a reason. Our specialized surgeons and care teams understand the pain you're going through, as well as the best personalized treatment to get you back to what you love sooner. With nationally recognized care, advanced technology like our Precision Mako surgical system, and support that's always by your side. Get ready to go forth with renewed joy. A new movement awaits at Memorial Care Orthopedic and Spine Institute.
Welcome back. We have Dr. Ched Wagu here on behalf of Memorial Care Saddleback Medical Center. He's a neurosurgeon and he's the director of the stroke program over there. So it's been 17 years since you've been over there, and this is the first time we're seeing you. I am so surprised. They have kept you under wraps. Welcome to the show.
Thank you so much. Thank you for having me on the show today. Such a pleasure seeing you today.
Well, we're really glad you can make it in. As we were talking a little bit off camera, you know, it takes a big team over there. I guess you could say it takes a village.
Yes.
And there's lots of different moving parts with strokes and their department. But before we get into that, just tell me a little bit about yourself. And obviously you've been with Memorial Care for a long time.
Yes, I have. I'm actually originally from New York, trained out in New York for medical school and neurosurgery training.
Okay.
I did a subspecialty fellowship in interventional neuroradiology and endovascular neurosurgery in Indianapolis, and then migrated to warm and sunny kind of Southern California.
The last 100 and so days, not so much. But.
Yeah, exactly. And so I've been in this area for about 17 years or so.
Okay, great. And you never look back, right?
Never really looked back.
Excellent, excellent. Oh, did you come in as the medical director, or were you doing something else at the hospital?
I didn't come in as a medical director. Actually, the Saddleback Stroke Program started around 2013, 2014, sometime around there.
Okay.
And so we didn't have a medical director for the first few years while I was in practice.
Okay, great. So you just sort of migrated into that, and now you've been busy building up a fantastic team, it sounds like.
Yes, it's an incredible team. We have such exciting things that are going on in the hospital now with regards to management and treatment of patients with strokes.
Okay, fantastic. So when we talk about strokes, tell me what it is.
So essentially, when we talk about strokes, we're talking about brain attack. So what does that mean? That means a patient who was previously normal can suddenly have a sudden deterioration in their neurologic function. And that deterioration a lot of times is due to a blockage of one of the blood vessels that's supplying the brain. And so as with heart attack, with brain attack, time is brain. The longer it takes to reverse this situation, the worse one does. The quicker that we can get them to treatment, the better a patient does.
Okay, and what is that time frame? I mean, if you're suffering a stroke, which I know some women think it's not a stroke at all, they think it's indigestion or something like that. What's their time frame?
Quickly. I mean, we're talking within minutes, right?
Oh, wow.
Depending on how one's blood vessels in the head are put together and the availability of collaterals, one can have only 5-6 minutes of symptoms before things become permanent. Other people can have maybe a few hours. We're able to give the intravenous clot-busting medication up to about 3 hours, safely in most people, and in some people up to 4.5 hours.
Okay.
And then we have the option of doing intervention, which means going in and mechanically restoring blood supply to the brain and opening up the blood vessel up to about 6 hours. But even that's sometimes variable depending on the circulation that one has.
Okay.
Sometimes we can do it even later, up to 24 hours after the symptom onset.
Okay, and let's talk about the symptoms. What are the symptoms?
The symptoms are variable. We tend to remember the acronym BFAST, and it essentially will look at the different occurrences that might happen with a patient, maybe issues with balance or vision, and the part of the visual field might be missing, or weakness in the face, the arm, or the leg, numbness or tingling or weakness. And of course, the most important thing with this is, well, when did that start, which is time. So, and if you break them down, then BFAST is the acronym that we use.
Okay, and then when you talk about them having some sort of paralysis or weakness, is it always one side or the other?
Variable. So it all depends on where in the brain this is going on.
I see.
It can be either the right side of the face or left side of the face, right side of the body. Particularly in locations like the brainstem, it can be crossed. So you can have one side of the face and the opposite side of the body.
Okay, all right. It's just so interesting because, like I said, a lot of people don't necessarily recognize that they're having a stroke until they get to the hospital. And then you've had a stroke. And there's so many different things that can happen, like you mentioned. It could be a permanent or maybe a temporary situation.
Yes.
So to get to the hospital is really the best thing to do as soon as possible. What would let's say they called an ambulance, can the ambulance operators and the medical folks there help them at that time that they arrive at their home?
Not yet. There's a lot of investigation into what might be available as far as mobile stroke treatments. We're certainly not doing that yet in Orange County. And so the idea is to get to a center that can handle a stroke, of which Saddleback Memorial Center is.
Yeah.
It is a designated stroke receiving center, and soon will be a thrombectomy capable center with DNV.
Wow, that's excellent. That's great. Now, you are going to have a talk that's coming up with a panel of doctors, and this looks like it's going to have a lot of great information.
Yes, this is another exciting event that's coming up in the next couple of weeks, I believe.
It's on the screen here. It's Monday, June 19th.
Yes. In addition to being able to discuss management, prevention, and treatment of stroke, we'll also be discussing other very exciting topics such as management of neck and back pain, compression fractures that might occur in patients, management of brain tumors and skull-based lesions.
Oh, that's
so there's
great.
a lot coming up.
Yeah, it's jam-packed with lots of different doctors, as we are showing on the screen there, which is nice because you're going to have different panels. And that's going to be from 5:30 to 7, which is a good time frame. It's going to be at Clubhouse 5. Now, what are some of the things that are, like, you're going to have, is each person going to give a talk about their specialty, and then you'll have a Q&A, or how is it going to work?
Yes, so that's exactly the format that's going to be used. Each surgeon, each participant will discuss a topic of interest, basically, for for all of us and for the community, and then there'll be a Q&A afterwards.
Okay, fantastic. Now, what's interesting is we just held up one of the flyers and it has a QR code on it. So I just found this out the other day that you could literally take your phone right now and you can put it on your screen on that QR code. You have to be on photo, and it'll pick it up. It'll take you right to the information. I didn't know you could do that on the TV.
That's pretty
Where
awesome.
have I been for the last 20 years or whatever? But anyway, that's awesome. Well, thank you so much. Good information, and I'm glad we finally got you in here.
Thank you so much.
See, now you did so well, they're going to have you come back.
Awesome. Thank you. It's a pleasure.
All
Thanks
right,
very
thank
much.
you.
Take care.
If you want more information about anything that we have discussed here or about the program that's going to be happening, you can always RSVP to Jessica Sanders by calling 949-452-3791, or you can just call her and ask her about the information and she'll forward it off. Or you can go to their website, which is memorialcare.org/LW Neuro. We'll be right back.
Hey, beach walkers, grandkid chasers, stair climbers, dance lovers, weekend warriors, and yogis. Your life demands activity, and joint pain shouldn't hold you back. Get personalized joint care that's as unique as you, with high satisfaction rates to prove it. At Memorial Care, your joint replacement patient navigator will be by your side, helping you safely return to more. Like another beach, extra hug, and one more song. More from life is calling with Memorial Care.
Did you know that the Laguna Hills Lodge was originally built as a place for relatives or friends to stay when they were visiting? In 1968, Laguna Woods' residents built the first 2 buildings of the lodge because they wanted a place close by for visitors to stay. Since then, the lodge has become the spare bedroom for the Laguna Woods' residents. The lodge has received the TripAdvisor Award of Excellence 8 years in a row. We invite you to stay in one of our recently remodeled garden rooms and take advantage of a special offer for Laguna Woods' residents, family, and friends.
Village Television presents Friday Films, only on Village Television. Fridays at 2 and 6 p.m. Foreign films, dramas, and comedies. Award-winning films, romance and mystery. Independent films. Every Friday, only on Village Television.
Achieve a level of comfort you've never known before. The Daydreamer will take you through smooth movements and guide you effortlessly into your favorite positions. Adjust the power pillow for ideal support for your head and neck. This and our positioning technology allows for infinite relaxation. Lay back in zero gravity while watching TV and put your body and mind at ease. Lift your spirits and find your favorite daydream. Contact your local Golden retailer today.
Hi, my name is Rhonda Plains. I'm from Fullerton, California. I absolutely love Dr. V. I am very happy to drive from Fullerton to Laguna Woods. I was having an issue with my vision. There was strobe light going off in my eye. Dr. Vias was able to get me in to see him the next day. Once I met him and he diagnosed the problem with my eye, I felt very comfortable with him, and I'm just really happy that I found him.
Welcome back. Well, we have Dennis Eigner and Ray Medina here on behalf of the South Coast Singers. Well, welcome. How are you both today?
Thank you. Doing well, thank you.
Now, you've been with the South Coast Singers for a very long time. Tell me a little bit about yourself and how long it's been.
Well, I'm a retired university professor, and soon after I retired at UC Irvine, I was told about the South Coast Singers, and I've been a singer, semi-professional all my life.
Okay.
So I hooked onto this organization about, I don't know, 15 years ago, something like that.
Quite a long time.
Quite a long time.
Fantastic.
So it's a great thing, and we're super excited about having Ray as our musical director now. He's just brought tremendous amount of energy to the organization and some new people, which I might let him talk about.
Perfect.
But maybe I'll turn it over to him and let him say something about his involvement and what he thinks about the choir and stuff like that.
Sounds good.
Well, I'll tell you what, it's just an honor to join the South Coast Singers. They've had a long-standing tradition of musical excellence, and their founding director, Ray Woods, was also the director at Dana Hills High School of choral music, and I also am the director of choral music there, so I'm kind of following in his footsteps, if you will.
Okay.
And just a great tradition, like I said, of musical excellence, of community, and yeah, I was excited because a lot of my students from the high school, when they graduate, if they stay local, they have an opportunity to continue singing with this organization. So there are several of them that have joined us as well, and it's good to have them back in the classroom, so to speak.
So give me an understanding of what the South Coast Singers are. Is it whatever the gamut is, you know, choir and performances and things like that?
I'll go ahead.
Well, we do 2 seasons. This is the spring season, and we do 2 performances. One on June the 17th, which is a Saturday coming up right here at the Geneva Church in Laguna Woods. This Sunday on the 11th, we're out at the Presbyterian Church of the Master in Mission Viejo. So we do 2 to 3 performances per season.
Okay.
We'll have a holiday show in December, and we'll again do something here at Geneva Church.
Right.
So, yeah, and we practice probably 3 months prior to the performances every Tuesday night. And we have a band that plays with us. We have a terrific accompanist who's been with us for a long time. It's a really good, it's very rewarding, and Ray has brought some terrific new people, also in his mother.
And your mom, who also is a singer. That's great.
Yeah.
That's great. Do you have a lot of residents from Laguna Woods Village that participate?
We do have a couple.
Okay.
We do have a couple. There's one in particular named Barbara Hazelhurst who lives here, and I can't remember the others, but yes, we do.
Perfect. I love that. I think that's great. You know, because when you're younger, you have all those outlets to perform, and then when it's like, well, where do you go? Right. And this is a perfect opportunity.
Yeah, absolutely. The funny thing is, my mother, yes, she sings in it, and I'm the director, and my son also sings. So we have 3 generations participating in the choir, which is fun.
That is great. That is great. What are some things that you see when you get some older folks that want to participate? What are some of the things, like, are they nervous about coming back?
You know, I don't think that they're nervous. I think, well, I mean, of course, there's nerves singing in a group of people, in front of people. But really, I think it just gives them a place to belong and to express themselves musically. And like I said, the biggest thing is the community is such a wonderful, wonderful thing for everybody to be a part of. So.
Perfect, perfect. And you know, let's talk a little bit about what this performance is going to be. It's called American Tapestry. What are we talking about there?
Yeah, American Tapestry is exactly what it sounds like. It's a celebration of American music, whether it be geographical locations or the composer's birthplace, or American folk tunes. A couple great ones are Shenandoah or At the River, which are some familiar tunes to people. I'm sure it'll have a little something for everybody, for sure.
And it's 2 different performances. It's on Sunday, June 11th, which is right here, the Presbyterian Church. Oh, that's the one in Mission Viejo, the Presbyterian Church of the Master.
Correct.
And then the one that's here is on June 17th, and that's the Geneva Presbyterian Church. That's fantastic. That's great. Now, you have some general admission costs.
$20.
$20. And how long is the performance?
All told, about 2 hours with a 20-minute intermission.
Oh, okay, fantastic.
Something like that.
Fantastic. How many people will be performing?
50.
Oh, wow, that's a lot.
Yeah.
That's a lot. That's great. All ages too.
All ages.
That's fantastic.
Yeah.
Well, perfect. Is there anything that I've missed?
I think you wanted to talk about Stars of Tomorrow.
Yeah, we have, the choir has for years now, 16 years, we have sponsored a scholarship program for high school students in Orange County.
Fantastic.
We run a competition, and we had 30 applicants this year in 2 different categories, classical voice and musical theater.
Okay.
We have 10 finalists chosen by a panel of expert judges. And then they decide on the basis of video clips who will be the winners.
Okay.
And so and we give away about $4,000 each season in scholarship money to the top 3 winners.
Okay.
And I think people from Laguna Woods would really enjoy hearing them because we have the 2 winners in each category performing at our show.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah. So we talk about the program and then introduce the winners, and they each have a spot in the show.
And that would be happening at this next one that's coming up.
For sure.
Okay, fantastic.
Yeah.
So then if people want to, donate, or are the proceeds from your ticket sales go to those scholarships as well?
Part of the money that we get from ticket sales and other donations goes to support Stars of Tomorrow. That is correct.
Fantastic.
And then there are donors who specifically give to that program as well.
Gotcha. But they'll learn all about that if they come to the performances over the weekend. Okay, perfect. Well, thank you both so much. Very nice to meet you.
Thank you for having us.
And good luck with a great show.
All right. Thanks a lot.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.
You're welcome. If you want more information about anything that we've discussed, you can go to southcoastsingers.org, or you can call them at the number on your screen. We'll be right back.
Hi, I'm Amazing Hearing's first patient. Anne is so compassionate and kind.
10 years ago, Maggie drove nearly 2 hours from her home near the mountains for a routine hearing appointment. Amazing Hearing is proudly celebrating its 10th anniversary of serving you and your hearing healthcare needs. Come into our office and find out why Amazing Hearing has been named the best place to buy a hearing aid in Orange County. We're located in the Trader Joe's El Torito Shopping Center.
Laguna Woods Dental Care, our goal is to serve and provide dental services to the residents of Laguna Woods. Dr. Mohsen Mahmood is currently specializing in senior dental care from USC Dental School and has been serving the Laguna Woods community for over 16 years. At Laguna Woods Dental, our top priority is your overall wellness, ensuring your current medications do not affect your oral health. We offer a convenient plan for $250 a year that includes exam, x-rays, and all types of cleanings are covered. Our office is located right outside of gate number 3. Come book your appointment today.
Looking for a change of scenery? You don't have to play golf to enjoy all that 19 Restaurant and Lounge has to offer. From our delicious breakfast menu to our delectable lunch and dinner specials. At 19 Restaurant and Lounge, there is something for everyone. Relax with your friends and family and take in the beautiful view from our spacious patio. Or enjoy a cocktail and appetizer in our lounge. 19 Restaurant and Lounge is a great place to socialize, enjoy a meal, or simply take in the view. Join us 7 days a week and experience Laguna Woods' exclusive dining experience.
Are you or someone you know facing financial challenges from unexpected emergency expenses? The foundation of Laguna Woods Village can provide the temporary help you need. Meals on Wheels, adult day services, dental services, medical alert services, and ambulance contracts. Contact the Village Social Services at 949-597-4267 to see if you qualify. Neighbors helping neighbors. The mission of the Foundation of Laguna Woods Village.
We have a few announcements that we'd like to let you know about. Of course, the food distribution that we've been talking about for a couple of days is happening on Friday, June 16th. That is going to be at the United Methodist Church off of Moulton Parkway. Everyone is welcome, and they will load up your car with a whole bag of delicious groceries, and that's sponsored by Saddleback Church of Laguna Woods. If you want more information, call 949-609-8574. And Father's Day is on the 18th of June, and if you would like to celebrate your father, or you are a father, you can go to the brunch that's happening on June 18th in Clubhouse 5 at 11 a.m. Just get in touch with Recreation to make your reservation, and that would be recreation@vmsinc.org. Let's take a look at our weather. Of course, we are still looking at cloudy skies. We pray for sun over the weekend. We are looking at temperatures in the 71-59 today, 70-60, 67-59, 64-58, and 66-57. You can always rewatch our program at 12:30 and 5 right here on Village Television, Monday through Saturday, or go to our YouTube channel, Village Television. We'll see you again tomorrow. Bye-bye.
Captain America.
Watch HGTV.
Netflix.